Good morning, everybody. It is good to have you back. It feels good to be vlogging again. I've missed it. We've just been busy and we've been doing a ton of other things, and I just really haven't wanted to vlog, but today we're vlogging. We got everybody their grain. We're working on hay. After the two retirees, being Smoke and Leah, after they get done with their grain, we're going to turn them out for a little bit, and then we're going to get Mr. Blue ridden and Mr. Ryder ridden, and then we're going to get stalls cleaned in that order, you know, or thereabouts. So we got a busy morning. Let's get to it. Maddie is starting on Ryder's stall, which is an absolute mess. It's funny. Horses are very particular. They all have their own personalities, and they all have their own way of doing things. Ryder, every night, just trashes his stall, like absolutely trashes, throws manure everywhere, all over the place. Blue is funny because Blue pees in one spot and he kind of poops along the perimeter of his stall. Like, I don't know how much you can see in there, but he keeps it fairly tidy. Smoke keeps his fairly tidy, like he doesn't walk too much over his poop, although it looks like he did a little bit last night. Leah is really pretty tidy. She's kind of like a cat, like she poops and pees in certain areas and then kind of covers it up, but doesn't really trash it. But Ryder is, he's Mr. Pigpen himself. Look at all that. And actually, you cleaned up quite a bit before I even could get in here filming, but that's called desensitizing. Yeah. All right, well, Maddie takes care of that. I'm gonna get the two retirees and put them out for a bit, and then I'll come help clean stalls and do waters and all that fun stuff. It's an absolutely beautiful morning. A little overcast. We had some rain yesterday. The arena is in prime condition, so we're excited to get on it this morning. You know, cleaning stalls is kind of like making your bed. It's just the perfect way to start off the day. It is about that time to get on. We have been riding virtually every day because we have quite a bit coming up. We've got a jackpot that I want to go to this weekend, and we've got the big World Series in San Antonio in May, at the end of May. So we've been kind of go the whole time. We're just really ramping up. Ryder and Maddie are doing well after he kind of got back from his little injury snafu. Yep. So we're at it this morning. We're going to get a little ride in. Nothing too crazy, just keeping Blue legged up. I think in the next day or so I'm going to run the sled again and then get to the jackpot this weekend. So that's really my practice schedule for the next couple of days. Hey, easy, bro. This horse does not mind putting a bit in his mouth. There you go. And for those of you who may be new to riding or anything like that, typically what I do when I transition into a lope is I'll have them trot a little bit, and then essentially what I do is if I want them to lope to the left, think about like taking this left leg and kind of pushing them up and into the lope. And so what I'll do is usually I can do it with Blue just kind of like with the side of my boot. You know, I don't know if you can really see that, but kind of lifting him up right here on the side and into that lope. Some horses you may have to kind of turn your spur out just a little bit and don't kick them with it, but think more of just like lifting their body up and into the lope. So to the right, what you'll see is I will start to trot, and then as I get him into where I want him to go ahead and lope off to the right, I'll take this left leg and just kind of lift, think about like lifting his rib cage up and into that lope. So let's see if I can do that here real quick. And this is Blue's weaker side. He's just really good to the left. So this is his weaker side, but see, nice and good right here. And all I'm gonna do is take this and just lift him up into it. And that wasn't it. That's okay. Just bring him back down. Some days he's really good about it, other days not. Just lift. There we go. So if they don't get it on the first try, no big deal. We do this all the time, and Blues sometimes still get stuck. So it's not a big deal. Just back them off. If they get into the left lead, just back them off and back them up a little bit, and then try again. And then I'll do a combination of small kind of 20-meter circles, and then just some big, what I call cowboy circles on the outside. And that's really good for him. And just make sure he's listening to you. And so right here, we're just gonna go kind of on the inside. And then on this next one, I'll kind of do a 20-meter circle right here. And really most of this is just with my legs. I'm steering with my legs more than my reins, making sure we're out of the way. On this next pass, I'll go ahead and go a big cowboy circle. Do the old drive-by. And then here in a second, we'll just come to a nice little stop. Just do it right here in this middle section. Oh. Back them up. Be real light. Boy. It is always a good idea to make sure that your horse's legs are nice and cooled off after a ride, especially during the spring and summer months. That's why we utilize these ice wraps for their front feet, especially. You know, if there's only one horse that we rode, we can go ahead and do fronts and backs. But today, since we've got both of them ridden, we'll do front feet on both horses. And just like that, the morning chores are done. We're on to the rest of our day. We'll see you next time.